Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. It's 2 Look Tuesday today. Well, we're doing 2 looks. I'm not doing 2 palettes, but we're doing 2 looks with the Unearthly, Not Normal, Remastered palette. I have the old palette too. Y'all, on this channel, we create beauty 1 palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, here is the remastered palette. This is the new one. This is the old one. And I see some differences, and she did add some shades. So I will pop up swatches next to me, but between the 2 palettes that you're seeing here, the new shades are Curious, Impulsive, Charisma, Believer, Mood Swing, and Soft. But I will tell you that Emotions and Taupe are completely different. Like, you'll see that on the swatch. Like, completely different from each other. I like both shades. Don't get me wrong. I like them both. But they are different. But I'm digging into this palette for this first look. Okay, on a Singe EO6, I'm going to go in with Smoke, and I'm going to go out here on this outer corner, and I'm just going to stay low, like underneath the brow bone. Y'all, the pigment, but what would you expect, you know, from Unearthly? I mean, go figure. Pigment, payoff, most definitely. I really want to go, like, super creative with this palette. But I can't today because I have to be somewhere. So on a Singe EO5, I'm going to go into Believer. And this I am taking in my crease, like my natural crease. And I'm trying to be light-handed with this. We all know how that goes. So I'm trying to be light-handed, and I'm trying to stay in this natural crease. The primer I used today was the e.l.f. primer. That new e.l.f. primer. Y'all, I like that primer. I also like the P. Louise base primer too. So, I think it just kind of depends on what mood I'm in. So, there you go. Man, this palette is fantastic. And that taupe on an EO2 from Singe. I want to go into Day Job, and this I am taking on this edge just to soften this line, but also to kind of like create that color up there. It's definitely softening the line though. This palette, the Not Normal palette, I think this was one of the very first palettes I ever purchased from Unearthly ever. I'm pretty sure it was either this one. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Was the very first palette that I purchased from the brand. And then I went back after I got it. Then I went back in and started purchasing the rest of the palettes that were on the website. Okay. Gosh, this is so hard. Mood Swing looks fabulous. Because if you look at Mood Swing, that's like a silver. But you got Gemini. Dang. And then there's Charisma too. Like, how am I supposed to make up my mind? Okay. I'll just do it. Let's just do it, kids. On a silicone applicator, I'm going to go in with Charisma. Just because I'm super curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see you. So this is going on super fantastic with a silicone applicator. So after I get this on, I am curious to know what this is going to be like with my finger. So I'm going to go in with my finger and see if there's even a difference. Not much. I mean, a little bit. But wowzers. That is like fantastic. Jeez Louise. Okay. On a different finger, I'm going to go into Gemini. And I'm taking this on the inner corner. Wowzers. Holy shnikes. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to take this silicone applicator and I'm just kind of smudging these in together. I'm going to take this more into the corner on this side. Oh my goodness. I almost passed on this palette. I did. I'm going to be honest. I sure did. Almost passed on this palette because I thought, well, I have the first one. I mean, if she's going to remaster it, I mean, what is she going to do to it? Well, open mouth, insert foot. Note to self. Okay, so I'm going to go back in on this outer corner. And I am just buffing this in. Just for a more seamless application. Does that sound sophisticated? Lord knows I am far from sophisticated. On a Singe EO4, I'm going to go into basic. And this I am taking up under the brow. Ooh, I like that. It doesn't, I mean, it's the same shade almost as my skin color, but it's making it blend better, in my opinion. Okay, so I am taking an EO5 that I used on my Sigma switch, and I want to go just a little bit higher here, and I went in with Day Job, but I want to go over that with Grunge. Oh, yes. I think I'm going to have to take Grunge also, just, you know, the Grunge color by itself, not blended with that other color. So I'm going to blend this edge. On a Singe EO7, just because it's a flat brush, I want to go into, I don't know if I want to go back into Grunge though. No, let's go into Sultry. And I'm going to take this all over this lower lash line down here. And I am smudging this in. Because that is definitely bringing all of this out here together. For sure. Okay, y'all. For look number one, let me finish the eyes. Hold on your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look of look number one. My eyeliner on top and bottom is this green by Melt. The thing on the bottom is gone, so I don't know what shade this is. Underneath my lower lashes, I went in with this green by ColourPop. On the outer perimeter of my lips, I went in with Mittens by KLARITY. In the center, I went in with this shade by UNEARTHLY. And this is in the shade Mourning. And my blush is Butta Than Before. So yeah, I think that's everything. So y'all, here's look number one. Okay, y'all. Now for look two. It is cold outside. I am freezing to death. I don't know what the deal is, but I am so cold. So I want to play with these yellow shades for sure. But the difference, like I said in the video the other day, this is like 2 days later, by the way. The perks of filming. So I will tell you, like, this is the old one. This is the remastered. So let me swatch. This is Topaz out of the remastered, and this is Topaz out of the old one. And I don't know if you can see that, but there is definitely, oh my gosh, my fingers are turning purple because it's cold. There is definitely a huge difference. I see a difference anyway. Okay, y'all. So here's the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference, But this is the old and this is the new. My middle finger, like I kind of tried to swatch them, but I see a difference. Anywho, I want to play with these yellows. And I also want to play with Sultry and definitely Emotions, because let me dip into Emotions. Emotions out of the new, Emotions out of the old are definitely different. Like, Emotions out of the new is definitely more, like, shifty than the old. But I still want to play with them. I'm using BK Beauty brushes today. We're just moving through my brushes. Because your girl here is lazy and doesn't want to clean all of her brushes. That's like a Sunday thing. Like after I'm done filming, because I batch film. So that's a Sunday thing. Except last Sunday I didn't do it. Anywho, on a BK Beauty 211, I'm going to go in with this like yellow. I can't say the name because your girl here is not really good at English. Some days, words are hard. Today is one of those days. So I'm taking this into the crease, and I'm just going to bring this right on into the inner corner here. Oh well, on a BK Beauty 203, I'm going to go into Sultry. And I am taking this on this outer corner. I like this color. And I'm kind of going to wrap this edge. Y'all, these are easy to blend. These shades are, at least this far. I hope I'm not jinxing myself. Listen here, eyeshadow gods. I'm not jinxing myself. I can't believe how cold it got today. Like, it's 48 degrees today. And it was 75 yesterday. I'm like, holy cow. That's a change. An unwanted change, but it's a change. I'm prepared. I went to let the dogs out and I was like, oh my gosh, that's cold. I mean, it was so cold that the dogs... And we haven't even hit the dead middle of winter yet, kids. Like, we are all 4 seasons here. Okay, there might be 10 seasons in Kansas. You never know. Like, Mother Nature's menopausal. So that's how old she is. Like, she's grouchy, she's pissy. She just doesn't know which way she's going to swing. Neither does anybody else, for that matter. So with that being said, the dogs, they were all excited to go outside. This morning, I opened the door, they go outside, and it was like this knee-jerk reaction to just slow down. They come to a complete stop, mid-sidewalk, and they're like, okay, forget this. We're just going to hurry. And I knew they were just going to hurry. So I just stood at the door instead of, you know, go about my merry business. Start my coffee, brush my teeth. I just stood there at the door because I knew that they would be right back. Right back. And they were. I think underneath the eye, I'm going to take this BK Beauty 207. I want to go into Impulsive. And I'm taking this on this lower lash line. Wowzers. Y'all, Impulsive is, impulsive. Speaking of Mother Nature, but dang. Houston, we have payoff. I mean, I can clean all that up when I go to finish my look, but geez. Okay, on an empty 203, I want to dip into Emotions, most definitely. And I am taking this, like, down this center. I just want to see what this does on a brush. I mean, it does okay, but I'm going to go in with my finger. And there we have it. There she is. That is fantastic. I mean, if that is that good, imagine what Topaz is going to be. On an empty BK Beauty 210, I'm going to go into Topaz. I'm just curious. And I'm going to take this on this. Oh my gosh. That almost turns orange. But wow, is that pretty. It makes me wonder, like, I almost want to go into topaz in that other palette. I'm going to go into that first palette, and I'm going to go into topaz. But that's more of a green. Like, if I put this on my hand, that is more of a... Okay, this is topaz out of the first palette. And this is topaz out of the remastered. Like, that is two totally different shades. On an empty BK Beauty 204, I want to go into basic. And I'm taking basic up here underneath the brow. I definitely want to use soft spot because that's one of the new ones that she added. On an empty 207, I'm going to go into soft spot. And that's one of the new shades. And this I'm taking right here in this natural crease. I just want to blend this line. Because right now it's like a dead stop. And I don't like that. Okay. Yay. Okay, let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. This is the second look, and I love this look. So, my eyeliner on top is Haze by Melt. My lip is, I just took Vamp, the pencil from Unearthly, and went all over my lip. And then I went over the top of that with Admire, which is a lip oil from Unearthly. So that's my lip combo. And then my blush is ALL The Butta. And then I went over the top of that with this tangy, this blush up here. And this is by Blend Bunny. My liner out here, I used this yellow liner by Mora to go underneath Haze. So that's what this is. Anywhoosies, my final conclusion of these palettes. I like them both. I like them both a lot. I didn't see anything wrong with the first one for her to remaster. But I'm totally okay with it. Totally okay with it. And I'm glad I purchased it. Like, I am super thankful I bought it. Because, like I said, I wasn't going to. But I'm super thankful I did. So, y'all, did you purchase this palette? Do you like this palette? Do you know why she remastered this palette? Because I don't. I genuinely would like to know. Like, am I missing something? Anywhoosies, y'all, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It will let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody. And I'll see you in my next video. Toodles!